It's interesting. One of the things that I still see is that Brock Purdy can't be considered a top 10 quarterback because of the team he plays on. And I can't help but think, are these people still stuck in 2023? Let's look at the evidence. People point to the fact that Purdy still has Christian McCaffrey, and they point to last season as proof that he's still surrounded by elite talent. And yet, when people talk about their best running backs in football, I constantly hear that McCaffrey has lost a step, that he's not as explosive anymore, that he's not the same player he used to be. Sorry, can't have it both ways. Either McCaffrey is still an elite weapon that Purdy benefits from, or he's washed and no longer the player he once was. Pick one. Then we move to George Kittle, a guy who I still believe is one of, if not the best tight ends in football. But apparently he's on the wrong side of 30. He's coming back from an Achilles injury he suffered this year, and he won't be the same player anymore. Okay, then Purdy can't have Kittle either. Because if we're going by what so many people are saying, Kittle isn't the elite weapon he once was. Then we get to Mike Evans. Purdy finally gets a true wide receiver one of the most consistent receivers the NFL has ever seen. But according to everyone outside of most Buccaneers fans, he's washed. He's old. The hamstring issues are going to catch up to him. He's not the Mike Evans people remember. So I guess Purdy can't have Evans either. Ricky Pearsall hasn't lived up to his potential. Christian Kirk is at best a wide receiver 2. Jacob Cowing has had one notable catch in his entire career and has been injured for the rest of it. And Stribling is a literal rookie. Then there's Trent Williams. For his entire career, people told us Purdy only succeeded because he had the best left tackle in football protecting him. Except now he's approaching 40. People are calling him washed and saying that he's not the same player anymore. So Purdy can't have Trent Williams either. And I haven't even mentioned the defense. So I have to ask the question, does Brock Purdy still benefit from a stacked roster? Because the more I listen to people talk, the more confused I get. McCaffrey is declining, Kittle is declining, Evans is declining, Trent is declining, the defense isn't what it used to be. And Kyle Shanahan? Well, according to half the football world, he's a choker and nowhere near Sean McVay. Okay, then where exactly is this stacked team everyone keeps talking about? You can't spend all this time telling me all of Purdy's teammates are washed, aging, injured, declining, or overrated, and then turn around and tell me that Purdy succeeds because of those same teammates. Either the roster is still loaded and Purdy deserves credit for maximizing it, or the roster isn't what it once was and Purdy deserves credit for succeeding without the super team everyone keeps talking about. What doesn't work is trying to argue both at the same time. Stay faithful.